Howdy, this is Rosie Arsley, a technical writer for cPanel, the hosting platform of choice. Today, I will show you the new system PHP Fpm configuration interface. This interface is available within WHM's MultiPHP Manager interface in cPanel and WHM version 78. In this interface, you can set and edit pool name and PHP INI directives for your server. These settings cover the domains on your server that use PHP Fpm. Unlike previous versions of cPanel and WHM, you no longer have to make these changes from the command line. As of version 78 of cPanel and WHM, you can update these settings from the interface. As a reminder, you can only access the MultiPHP Manager interface if you have enabled EC Apache 4 on your system. cPanel and WHM version 78 only uses Easy Apache 4. If you are upgrading to cPanel and WHM version 78 from an older version, be sure to upgrade to EC Apache 4 first. For more information, check out the links in the description. Also, remember that domains that are set to inherit their PHP version cannot use PHP Fpm. For more information, I've included documentation links to the MultiPHP Manager interface in the description. Plus, we've shown you the cool things PHP Fpm can do for your domains in another video. Now, let's see how we can further customize the PHP Fpm configuration of your domains. Log in to WHM. Search for MultiPHP Manager in the search bar, or find it under the Software section in the left menu. Once the MultiPHP Manager interface appears, you will see 3 tabs. These are the PHP Versions tab, the PHP Handlers tab, and the System PHP Fpm Configuration tab. The interface opens the PHP Versions tab by default. Let's click the System PHP Fpm Configuration tab to open it. A new interface will appear. This tab contains 2 sections. The first section configures the system's PHP Fpm pool options. The second section configures the system's PHP INI directives. Currently, the configurations in this tab contain the default system settings. I will show you later in the video how to edit the PHP Fpm configuration settings for one domain. For now, let's focus on this tab. The PHP Fpm pool options section allows you to edit 3 settings. These settings are max requests, process idle timeout, and max children. Let me explain each one of these. The max request value determines how many website requests a child process can handle before the process ends. This helps limit the impact of memory leaks in a customized PHP script. The process idle timeout value tells the system how long a child process will continue to exist after the website requests end in seconds. The max children value determines how many fork processes the system can create based on the incoming requests to the PHP Fpm pool. Since cPanel and WHM's PHP Fpm setup is on demand, these children only exist when you need them. The next section is the PHP INI directive section. There are 7 directives in this section: allow _URL fopen, log _errors, short _open _tag, doc _root, error _log, disable _functions, and error _reporting. These directives give special instructions on how PHP will work on your server's domains. You can find further information on these directives at secure.php.net. I'll add that website to the list in the description below. As you can see, the doc _root and error _log directives can only be edited at the domain level. You'll see these directives in the domain PHP Fpm configuration interface later in this video. Click the arrow to edit the function list for disable_functions. To remove a function, click the red X next to the function you want to remove. Follow the same process to remove errors from the error_reporting list. I need to make some changes to this configuration. I want to increase the number of max children for the domains on my server, so I'll change this value to 10. Would you like your cPanel account users to use their custom PHP INI directives? In my case, I want to let them decide, at the domain level, which errors they want to report. I will click the Unlock User Override Ability button for the Report These Errors setting. The interface will remind you that you will need to save your changes. The button clears up and, if I click again, it will lock the error_reporting directive again, so I'll leave it alone for now. To ensure that these settings work before you save them, click Validate Configuration. If, like me, you regret your life choices, at least for this interface, click Reset Configuration. Click Return to PHP Versions if you only wanted to look at the tab to see how pretty it is and not change anything in it. Since I'm not going to change anything else on this page, I will click Validate Configuration. The success message tells me that the settings work, so now I will click Save Configuration. There's the success message, so I know that the system saved my settings. These settings will now apply to all the domains that use the system's configuration. You can configure these directives at the domain level. To change a domain's PHP Fpm configuration settings, let's return to the Domains table. You can find the Domains table in the PHP Versions tab. Once you're in the PHP Versions tab, scroll down to find the Domains table. Let's look at how to edit the PHP Fpm configuration for the example.com domain. Remember that, to be able to edit this configuration, you must set PHP Fpm to on for at least that domain. Find the example.com domain on the table. Then, look for the Edit PHP Fpm button at the end of that domain's row. Click the Edit PHP Fpm button to edit the PHP Fpm configuration for the example.com domain. A new interface will appear. This interface is the Domain PHP Fpm Configuration tab for the example.com domain. This tab contains the same sections as the System PHP Fpm Configuration tab. The first section configures the domain's PHP Fpm pool options. The second section configures the domain's PHP INI directives. The current settings we have here are the system's default settings, but I want to change the directory where the error log file resides. I shall call it example_com.php.error.log/puppy. I will type in the new name in the error log file error_log text box. Now, I want the user that manages this domain to be able to override the settings for the system error log file. I will click Unlock User Override Ability. The system will remind me to click Save Configuration at the end of the interface to save my changes. Since I'm not going to change anything else on this page, I will click Save Configuration. There is my confirmation message, and we can close this video out. Because now you know how to edit the system and domain PHP Fpm configuration tabs. For more information about cPanel, visit cPanel.com or follow us on Twitter @cPanel. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, cPanel TV. And always remember to make good life choices. Example_com. What the heck? Oh.